You know, there's a saying in Hindi that जिंदगी में थोड़ा ठहराव लाइए. I don't know how to express that in English, but it would be something like bring some restfulness into your life, some ease of action. And I live in New Delhi, capital of India, and I see a lot of chaos. People are just running. And nobody has time to sit peacefully for 5 minutes and just be alone, completely alone. Everybody's just running from point A to point B. And it's not just in New Delhi. I see a similar pattern in all metro cities. Even in smaller cities, I see this pattern. If you look at the traffic, if you look at the chaos, the noise, it all indicates that restlessness which is emanating out of man. And we are just running. And there is no easy way to explain this, but if you spend your entire day in such a state, then sitting in 10 minutes of silence or practicing half an hour of yoga is not going to quieten your mind. If you get up in the morning and just pick up your phone to check your social media feeds or to watch the so-called news, which is nothing more than an entertainment nowadays, random shows, random content. If you wake up in the morning and consume that, then how do you expect that rest of the day will be quiet and peaceful? Look at your consumption. The problem is that nowadays we have so many options. And somehow this excessive choice has become a bane. It has become a curse. Should I do this? Should I do that? Should I go here? Should I go there? Should I watch this? Should I watch that? We are never alone, truly, completely by ourselves. And then we want peace. And then we run after gurus. We run after books. We try to find the new hack. Self-help videos and stuff of that sort. I remember I came across a comment in one of my videos, and it said, watch this in 1.5x. Initially, I did not know what it meant, but then I saw that there is a provision to listen to the talk in 1.5 times the speed. Now, if you do that, are you really listening? Or are you just doing the formality of listening and trying to convince yourself that you have listened? Are you consuming all the information to convince yourself that you've done something, or are you really doing things that matter? And this is something that you have to see yourself, how you spend your day. Every day you're making so many choices. What you have to consume, starting with things on the screen to your food. It is so easy nowadays. Just pick up a packet from the supermarket and consume. No effort, easy cooking. Who has the time? Of course, we are continuously running from point A to point B in search of something that we are not even sure about. We don't know if tomorrow we are going to be alive. But we have this idea in our head that we have to accumulate lots of money, lots of resources, so that I become secure. And it keeps us running. This fear keeps us running. We want to learn the new hack, so we keep watching videos one after the other. But it's only the mind that is pretending to do an activity for self improvement. But nothing gets improved. At the end of the day, I'm the same old restless, irritated me. I'm the same me that hate myself. And that hate projects in my other relationships. I do not accept that I have a conflicted mind. I'm totally fixated on changing the other. I want to change the other person. I want to change the world. But when it comes to me, I'm not at all willing to look what's within. I hate myself. I'm unwilling to go there in the dark. I'm afraid to uncover what I am within. I'm afraid to look at that monster that has been created. So I find diversions. Diversions in the name of entertainment. Watch a movie, drink, take substances, drink alcohol, watch TV or anything. I just want to avoid the pain. I don't want to feel the pain. And I'm desperate for a solution, but I don't want to examine the problem. I want to run after money. I want to run after an idea of happiness. But at the same time, I want peace of mind also. I want to compete with others. I want to crush my competition. I believe in the idea of survival of the fittest. I want to prove that others are unfit and I am the fit one. Therefore, my life becomes a struggle. And yet, at the end of the day, I come and say, I want peace of mind. If you want peace of mind, why do you do the opposite? You do exactly the opposite. If you want good relationships, why do you hurt others? What kind of relationship do you have with yourself? Why don't you examine this? What are you so afraid of? Examine it. And only the answer will come when you're completely alone with the way that you are. Authenticity is not a borrowed idea. Authenticity is living moment to moment the way you are. If you try to be authentic, you are following a pattern. Being yourself, completely unapologetically yourself without trying to change anything, is authenticity. And when you are completely authentic, when you're completely alone, the change happens in that. The peace comes in that. But if you start your day with a conflicted mind, if your consumption is completely unconscious, how do you expect to be happy in life? If you're totally attached to an image that you've created of yourself, how do you expect that your relationship with others will change? Nothing is going to change unless you see what you are.